Hey guys, my name is Ted Voiles and welcome to the Digital Marketing School. You may be wondering why Jordan's not here. Well, I am actually his business partner and have been working kind of the back end of things at the Digital Marketing School. Over the past 4 to 5 months, he's actually been training me on all the different aspects of digital marketing, email automation, doing the video editing. So I've been helping a lot on the back end side of things with those. You may have seen me post in the groups for when new videos are released and stuff like that. But yeah, Jordan and I have actually done several ventures together in the past, and we've worked alongside each other for probably the last 6 to 7 years. This is not my full-time job. I actually work in the IT industry and have been doing that for the past 4 years, but when this is my second job. But for those of you out there who don't think that they can make the transition, it is possible. It definitely is. I eventually want to be my own boss, be able to do what I want to do and when I want to do it. And at the beginning it takes a lot of hard work. So for those of you out there that are worried about stability and making that transition, it does take sacrifice. It does. You could just ask my girlfriend. But anyways, enough about me. Okay, today we're actually going to be going over email segmentation, list, and tagging. So let's go ahead and hop right into these slides here. Okay, so email segmentation is one of the most important parts of email marketing. It's basically taking your list of contacts and splitting them up based on similarities or actions that they've done. What platform they came from, or what ad they liked, or if they purchased your product before. Things like that, exactly. There are two different ways to actually segment your user. There's actually putting them into a list or tagging them. So you can really do it any way. For instance, you can put an email contact into a list based on what ad they came from, or you can create a list based on what platform they came from. It's really up to you how you want to do it. And the tagging is just an extra layer of segmentation. It goes on. It goes directly on that email contact. So you can have an email contact in one list. Let's say you had an email contact who liked your ad, but one was from Instagram and one was from Facebook. So they might both be in your add one list, but the first one will be tagged with your Facebook tag and the other one will be tagged with your Instagram tag. So it's just another way of segmenting your users, exactly. And pretty much like I just said, you want to be able to determine where your contact came from and what they did exactly in order to capture their contact information. Coming from a particular ad, or and that'll help you to determine if your ad's actually working or producing results. If you weren't able to segment your users here, that's not a good thing. If you have, let's say, 10 ads running and you gather all these email contacts, you capture all these email contacts, and you don't know who liked what ad, and then you decide to send an email campaign out to all of your contacts. Let's say you own a store, right? And like a grocery store, and you send out an email campaign to all your contacts for a meat sale. Well, you might, some of these people might be vegans, and I mean, sometimes you just can't, it doesn't matter, but that would have been nice to know. You might have offended them. Now they might want to unsubscribe. So information like that, it's important to know. You could have done ads. If you would have known, you would have ran an ad for more like veggies and things like that. You might have tagged them with like veggie ad. and then you might not have, promoted your meat sale to the people with the veggie ad tag. You see what I'm saying here? So stuff like that is important to know. Okay, so let's start from the beginning. Exactly where these contacts come from, and we're going to go more into this down the road, but just kind of a quick overview of exactly where they come from and how you actually pull them in. So you're going to be running your ad copy on your YouTube, your Facebook, your Instagram, your photos, videos, whatever, to draw your email contacts in. Once you draw them in and they click on your ad, then they're going to go to your landing page or your funnel. One of the most popular ones, and the one we actually use for our site, is ClickFunnels, which is great and easy to use. You can probably throw it together pretty quickly if you wanted to. So once they hit your landing page or funnel, you can build a form in there which will actually capture their contact information. You can create the form to take their first name, last name, email, phone number, whatever. But just keep in mind that you want to keep your form as simple as possible, because if you're asking for too much information, then a lot of people will be turned away. I know I clicked on a funnel recently that asked for my phone number, and I'm like, well, why do you need to call me? I'm not clicking on a funnel for, a home service or something that really they don't need my phone number. Exactly. So, if you see something that says, hey, type in your social security number here on my, how to make $5,000 a day, ClickFunnel. Like, well, obviously I'm not going to do that. But anyway, so you'll actually have your email contact. They'll put their information in your form, which will be on your landing page, and you can have that form integrated with your email platform. Here we're using ActiveCampaign, so ClickFunnels actually has an API that integrates with ActiveCampaign. So it'll actually pull down all the email contacts that you capture from the ClickFunnel, as well as you can actually force them to a particular list or even throw a tag on them. So that's pretty cool. Okay, so you'll want to segment your email contacts based on the actions they take. Where they came from, if they purchased something, if you've ran them through an automation. There's a ton of different things you can segment your email contact for, but you don't go too crazy. It's important to get as much information as possible, but make sure it's relevant information. Just think about it. See what makes sense for what you're trying to accomplish here. So, as you could see with my little diagram here, you have your email contacts, and you can split them up into different lists here. How I'm doing it right here is I'm splitting up people who have clicked on Add 1 right here, and then my other people have clicked on Add 2. So that's how I'm splitting it up here. And then down here, I'm showing the tags. So for my list 1, I've shown the 4 people that are in that list, but they each have different tags. So you can see these top 2 people, came from Facebook. This bottom left person came from Instagram, and this bottom right person came from YouTube. But they've all, since they're all a part of list 1, they all clicked on Add 1. And you can see back down here in the tags, your first guy here has purchased the course. So this is good to know, and in the future when I send out an email campaign, I can segment who I'm sending it to. I can do like send to everybody in my email campaign list, my email contacts list, except people who have the tag purchase course. That way, I'm not trying to resell to somebody who's already purchased the course. Why would I do that? That looks unprofessional, and it makes your customers question why you're doing that. So, something to keep in mind. So a list is usually your first line of segmentation. You'll want to force or put your email contacts into a list first, based on if the different ads they click, the different platforms they came from, whatever makes the most sense for you. We usually do it based on ads. If we're running an ad for a promotional sell, then we'll put all those people who came through the ClickFunnels for that into a list for a promotional list. And then we'll do the tags based on what platform they came from, or if they end up purchasing the course. So there's a lot of different logic you can set up on ActiveCampaign, which will also help you tag your users and put them in lists based on the actions they do when you're sending them through email campaigns or sending them through email automations. Exactly. Also, just remember that it's important to gather. It's better to gather too much information than not enough. But like I said before, be realistic. Don't overwhelm yourself with every single bit of information. But just keep in mind that if you're not gathering the information that you think you might need in the future now, then you're not going to be, more likely you won't be able to get that information without a lot of legwork. So just keep that in mind. But other than that, guys, I appreciate it. If you have any questions or comments, concerns, make sure to put them in the section below. Other than that, so Ted out.